Coming up on today's episode of Airborne Unlimited, Piper announces the new M600 SLS. Southwest pilots refute reports of a camera in a lavatory. And Senator Richard Blumenthal calls for an indefinite grounding of the 737 MAX. Happy Friday and welcome to the show. I'm Sophie Herlock. Piper Aircraft announced the next generation M-Series aircraft, the M600 SLS, standard equipped with the new Halo safety system. It's also the first general aviation aircraft in the world to be certified with auto land capability. The Halo safety system is a compilation of technologies unique to the M600 SLS and its avionics suite. The system includes auto throttle, emergency descent mode, enhanced stability and protection, safe taxi, flight stream connectivity, and more. However, of greatest significance is the addition of auto land capability, which safely lands the aircraft at the nearest suitable airport in the event the pilot is incapacitated. During all phases of flight, it communicates with passengers and appropriate air traffic control facilities regarding the new flight plan route and estimated time until landing. Halo continually monitors all aircraft system parameters and real-time external inputs as if a pilot were at the controls. Certification of the M600 SLS is imminent, with deliveries beginning this quarter at a price point of $2.994 million. We'll be right back with the rest of the news.
Sandia introduces the new SAI 340 Quattro TSO'd airspeed, attitude, altitude, and slip. With integral backup battery, safety never looked so good. See it now at www.sandia.aero.
Welcome back. It's time for today's trip around the patch. The new DJI Mavic Mini weighs just 249 grams and includes geofencing, aeroscope remote identification, and an automatic return to launch point. The tiny drone's camera can capture high-definition footage, while the new DJI Fly app suite can transform photos and videos into professional quality productions. The Mavic Mini will come in two purchase options starting at $399. 5010 Yankee LLC has come to an agreement with Saloy LLC to acquire all assets of Saloy Aviation Solutions. 5010 Yankee will support 20 FAA-approved fixed-wing, 3 helicopters, and 2 FAR Part 33 engine STCs, as well as 23 foreign approvals. Under the Department of Defense's Denton Cargo Program, airmen assigned to the 62nd Airlift Wing took over 83,000 pounds of rice to Soto Cano Air Base in Honduras. Due to natural disasters and extreme poverty, 35% of the overall population in Honduras is malnourished. The Denton Cargo Program allows the Air Force to deliver privately donated humanitarian cargo on a space-available basis. The new EAA Builder's Log is free for all EAA members to use to document projects and demonstrate compliance with the FAA's 51% rules. The log allows members to post an unlimited number of entries, including photos, text, PDF documents, Excel files, and more. The online log can be found at eaa.org/builderslog. We'll be right back with the rest of the news.
Today is a new dawn.
With a new name.
Un nuevo logotipo.
A new factory.
Und einen globalen Kundenfokus.
We are Continental Aerospace Technologies, and we stand behind you.
There's a difference between charting a steady course and pushing for the ceiling. And for nearly a century, Hartzell Propeller has been defining that difference. It's in our passion for engineering and research and our dedication to testing the limits of performance. We are built on honor. We are Hartzell Propeller.
SWAPA released a statement regarding recent media reports alleging the use of cameras to conduct video surveillance in aircraft lavatories, which reads, The claims made in recent media reports referencing litigation filed by a Southwest Airlines flight attendant regarding the alleged use of cameras to conduct video surveillance in Southwest Airlines lavatories are completely false. Southwest Airlines has never placed cameras and never videoed anyone in a lavatory, and the pilots on Flight 1088 did not video anyone. The incident, which occurred over 2 years ago, was a poor attempt at humor, where the pilot took a selfie video from the chest up, fully clothed in the lavatory of a completely different airplane months before Flight 1088, and then replayed the exact same selfie video on his iPad when Ms. Steinecker came into the cockpit. All crew members, including the flight attendants, were debriefed on and informed of such by Southwest Airlines after a thorough investigation was conducted by Southwest Airlines that revealed no corroboration of the flight attendants' allegation. This was information made available to the flight attendants before litigation was filed and before the president of TWU 556, which represents the flight attendants of Southwest Airlines, tweeted about the lawsuit on Saturday, October 26. Additionally, the pilots deny violating any regulations. Senator Richard Blumenthal used the Senate Commerce Committee hearing this week to call for what would amount to an indefinite grounding of Boeing 737 MAX airplanes. Blumenthal, who has been known to take anti-aviation stances, took issue with the FAA's progress, which delegates some certification tasks to aircraft manufacturers. NTSB Chairman Robert Sumwalt told the committee in both accidents the MCAS was triggered by a single defective sensor. Former NTSB Chairman Christopher Hart led the Joint Authority's technical review, which was charged with reviewing the certification process for the 737 MAX and recommending improvements. Hart said increasingly complex aircraft designs call into question a certification process that has been based largely upon compliance should also address safety issues. But Hart cautioned the certification process for increasingly complex aircraft will likely include some delegation to plane makers for the foreseeable future, as regulators encounter increasing difficulty hiring and retraining technology leaders. And that wraps up our week. Thanks for tuning in. Please subscribe and check us out on Twitter and on Facebook. If you want to read up on some aviation and aerospace news this weekend, head over to aero-news.net. I'll see you Monday.